Have you ever found yourself in a relationship where everything seemed perfect at first, only for things to take a dark and unexpected turn? A relationship that began with charm, admiration, and promises of endless love suddenly transforms into something controlling, manipulative, and emotionally draining? If you've experienced this, there's a chance you've been involved with a narcissist. Narcissistic individuals possess a unique set of traits that make them particularly skilled at capturing your attention and drawing you into their world. But once you're in, things can quickly shift, and the person you thought you knew becomes unrecognizable. You become their new supply, the next target in their unending quest to feed their insatiable need for validation and admiration. But what happens when a narcissist treats you as their new supply? What does that relationship look like, and how does it impact you emotionally and mentally? How does a narcissist truly treat their new supply, and why does it feel like a nightmare? In this article, we'll take an in-depth look at the cycle of manipulation, control, and abuse that narcissists subject their new supply to, and why it's crucial to recognize these warning signs before they spiral out of control. Let's explore how narcissists treat their new supply, and how to protect yourself from their damaging behavior. Before we dive into this topic, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like this video, and share it with anyone who might benefit from this important conversation. Narcissism is often misunderstood, and understanding how narcissists treat their new supply is crucial for anyone navigating a relationship with one. Now let's begin. Narcissists are individuals driven by an intense need for admiration, validation, and control. They often see others not as people with their own needs and emotions, but as tools to serve their own emotional desires. When first meeting someone, a narcissist will present themselves with a charming and charismatic persona. They may shower you with attention, praise, and flattery, making you feel like the most important person in their world. This initial phase is often referred to as love bombing, where the narcissist overwhelms their new target with affection and promises of an ideal future together. However, love bombing is merely a tactic. Narcissists rarely have the capacity for true emotional intimacy, and their affection is conditional, reserved only for those who reflect back their idealized image of themselves. The new supply or person quickly becomes just another tool in their game of self-gratification. As a new supply, your role is to inflate their ego, boost their self-esteem, and serve as an emotional mirror that reflects their perceived perfection. Once the narcissist has secured their new source of admiration, they transition to the next phase, devaluation. The devaluation phase is when the narcissist begins to subtly erode your self-worth and confidence. It often starts with small criticisms, belittling comments, or jabs disguised as jokes. They may downplay your accomplishments, dismiss your feelings, or question your reality. These actions are part of a calculated effort to break you down emotionally and mentally, ensuring that they maintain control over you. Rather than seeking to build a healthy, loving relationship, the narcissist's true goal is to assert dominance and ensure that you remain dependent on them for validation and approval. During this phase, the narcissist may also become emotionally distant, showing little empathy or care for your needs. They may start to disregard your feelings, leaving you confused and questioning whether their previous affection was genuine. This emotional neglect further serves to break down your confidence and make you more reliant on their validation. The narcissist thrives on this power dynamic, where they maintain control by keeping you in a constant state of uncertainty and self-doubt. As the relationship continues, the narcissist may escalate their tactics. They may gaslight you, making you doubt your own perceptions and sense of reality. This form of psychological manipulation is meant to destabilize you and keep you off balance. The narcissist wants to ensure that you are always second-guessing yourself, reinforcing their power and control over you. This ongoing cycle of love bombing and devaluation is designed to keep you hooked, making it difficult for you to break free from their emotional grip. Ultimately, the narcissist is not interested in building a deep, meaningful connection with others. Their primary concern is maintaining control and receiving constant admiration. Relationships with narcissists are often toxic and emotionally draining, leaving the other person feeling depleted and lost. It's important to recognize the signs of narcissistic behavior early on and set boundaries to protect your emotional well-being. During the devaluation phase, you might find yourself walking on eggshells, constantly trying to please the narcissist and win back their affection. You may even try to convince yourself that if you just do things differently, they will love you again. But this is a dangerous and futile cycle. Narcissists are masters of manipulation, and no matter how much you give or how much you change, they will always find something to criticize. Their goal is not love or companionship, it's power and control. The narcissist's treatment of their new supply also involves intermittent reinforcement, a tactic that keeps you hooked. They will occasionally offer small doses of affection or praise, just enough to keep you coming back for more. This inconsistency creates a cycle of hope and despair. One minute, they may be sweet and loving, and the next they are cold and distant. This back-and-forth behavior confuses and destabilizes you, making it harder to leave the relationship. The narcissist knows this and exploits it to keep you emotionally invested in them. Another key aspect of how narcissists treat their new supply is through triangulation. This is where the narcissist introduces other people into the dynamic, often to make you feel insecure or jealous. They may speak about their exes or other potential partners, comparing you to them in subtle or overt ways. This tactic creates a sense of competition for the narcissist's attention and affection, further destabilizing your sense of self-worth. Triangulation is another form of manipulation designed to keep you feeling uncertain and off balance. As the relationship progresses, the narcissist will likely start to withdraw even further, leaving you feeling neglected and emotionally drained. The narcissist, in their quest for constant admiration, may begin looking for a new source of supply. The discard phase is where the narcissist will cut you off, often without warning, to pursue a new source of validation. They may ghost you, or they might simply drop you without any explanation. The discard can feel like an emotional punch to the gut, leaving you questioning everything about the relationship. For the narcissist, it's all part of the cycle. Once they've drained you of your energy, they move on to someone else, only to repeat the process all over again. This constant cycle of love bombing, devaluation, and discard can be emotionally exhausting and leaves the new supply in a state of confusion and self-doubt. Narcissists have a way of twisting reality, making their new supply feel like they are the problem. They will accuse you of being needy, insecure, or unreasonable, all while manipulating the situation to maintain control. It's easy to get caught up in this cycle, especially when the narcissist has made you feel special and loved in the beginning. But the truth is, narcissists don't have the emotional capacity to truly love or care for others. Their need for control and validation is so overwhelming that they are willing to hurt others to fulfill their own desires. They view people as objects to be used for their own gratification, and once you no longer serve that purpose, you are discarded without a second thought. For those who are caught in this cycle, it's essential to recognize the signs of narcissistic abuse and understand that it's not your fault. Narcissists are skilled manipulators, and their treatment of you is a reflection of their own deep-seated insecurities and emotional dysfunction. If you are in a relationship with a narcissist, it's important to seek help, set boundaries, and consider distancing yourself from the toxic dynamic. Your emotional well-being is worth more than being someone's supply. Thank you for watching, and we hope this article has helped shed light on how narcissists truly treat their new supply. If you found this information useful, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing with others who might benefit. Narcissism is a topic that needs more attention, and by understanding these behaviors, we can empower ourselves to break free from toxic relationships and take control of our lives. Have you ever found yourself in a relationship where everything seemed perfect